What's going on, everybody? Here we are. We are back. We are here for a Freddie Freeman watch. This could be a rather quick watch and we get right into the details of a deal, or maybe this ends up dragging on. But Jon Morosi tweeting that the Dodgers, from his source, and Freddie Freeman are deep in talks tonight on a deal that would guarantee around $150 million. So while we do the watch, this is an opportunity for us to talk. This is an opportunity to take a look at the teams that we know are the finalists. Dodgers look like they are going to be getting across the finish line before the Padres, the Red Sox, and the Rays on a deal for Freddie Freeman. If you are a Blue Jay fan, this is great news. If you're a Red Sox fan, not so great. Rays fan, hey, it was fun while it lasted. Yankees fan, this is good news. Again, if you're not going to get Freddie Freeman, Blue Jays and Yankees fans, at least you don't want Freddie Freeman to end up in your division on the Red Sox or the Rays, your biggest rivals. So we are going to keep an eye on this. At any second, it could break that the deal is done. 150, maybe 2-0 legend, but at the same time, Blue Jays have a lot of things in the hopper right now, okay? Carlos Baerga is really banging that J-Ram drum. If that actually happens we'll have to wait and see if that ends up actually happening. But that is the situation in terms of Blue Jays. There's a lot going on. All right, there we go. Let's get this set up. Jon Morosi is tweeting out another update here. Let's go back to John as we keep an eye on that. 15 seconds ago. And if completed, Freddie Freeman's contract with the Dodgers could exceed $150 million. And I got to think that, would he be holding out for much? So we know there's the whole taxes thing, the state taxes, the difference, the income tax between Florida and California. And I think the Rays were really trying to push that angle. This took a long time. This has taken a long time. Dodger fans, you got to be excited about this. It would be really an exclamation point, a statement. And once this deal goes down, will this free up the Dodgers to make some other moves that make sense? Do they get the Kenley Jansen deal done? All that we're going to wait and see. But again, we have what looks like the Dodgers in the lead. Now, that does not mean that the Padres come out of nowhere. It happened last year in reverse. It looked like Max Scherzer was going to the Padres, and then the Dodgers swooped in. Are the Padres, do they have any chance of coming in at the last minute and swooping in and stealing Freddie Freeman? I think it's highly unlikely. I think that we are probably headed towards a Dodgers situation here. But again, what we're going to do, Blue Jays today, I'm with you. Exactly. Jays fans, Yankees fans, you're feeling good as long as he doesn't come to the division. Red Sox fans and Rays fans, maybe a little disappointed. But again, at least Red Sox and Rays, Yankees and Jays, he's not in the division. You're not going to have to worry about it. I really was afraid of the thought of Freddie Freeman with the Tampa Rays. I can't lie about that. Imagine if Baerga is right on Ramirez. He was right on Matt Chapman. He was right on Barrios. He was right on Marcus Semien. He's obviously connected to Shapiro. That was brought up yesterday. That I believe that was Rocky. Rocky, you had that. If Rocky's in here. MLB, the app, is pushing out a notification right now. The latest on Freddie Freeman. Dodgers and the first baseman are making progress on a multi-year deal. Sources tell MLB.com's Jon Morosi. So does this get done? Does this get done tonight? Does this bleed into tomorrow? Is this something we can get done tonight? Do we shift gears and go into Freddie Freeman signed mode? Because, yes, I've got stuff ready for that if we need to do that. But for now, we watch, we wait. We are going to see if this actually happens. Let's take a look at the Dodgers lineup again. We're going to go to Fangraphs and just take a look at what does a Dodger lineup look like with Freddie Freeman. Now, I think we've all sort of thought about how this could play out. Ultimately, you have a scenario where the versatility on this team really comes into play. And that has been something. What's up, Steve? Good to see you in. I know, right? Me too. So you have a situation where Max Muncy can play multiple positions. Chris Taylor can play multiple positions. Gavin Lux can play multiple positions. Cody Bellinger, the list goes on. Mookie Betts can play second base. They have tons of versatility, and that is how they, along with being in LA and having a ton of money, that's how they are going to be able to get this deal done, because you can slide everybody around to make this work. You can get Freddie Freeman on that first base spot. Max Muncy could go to second, or Max Muncy could go to third. What do you want to do with Gavin Lux? You're going to see Chris Taylor can move around. Chris Taylor can move to short. Chris Taylor can move to third. Chris Taylor could go to the outfield. Lux can play outfield or second. You got to think that maybe they'll roll Lux to short, but you'll move pieces around where you need to. Freddie Freeman at first. Max Muncy at second or third. If Max Muncy's at third, that's because you want Chris Taylor or Gavin Lux in, and Justin Turner can be your designated hitter. They can move all the pieces around that they need to try to get this deal done. What's up, Jason? Is it? We are going to wait and see. It looks like we are probably going to head down the road again where we will switch gears, and this watch could maybe be short-lived, or we have to go for an hour. Who knows? We're going to watch this. We're going to keep an eye on this because it is, he, in my opinion, coming into this whole offseason, was the number one free agent to go and get. Number one over Carlos Correa. Some people had Correa. I looked at it as Freddie Freeman as the number one free agent. And finally, maybe after months, after the cliffhanger from hell with the lockout, now within just a few days, within a week of the lockout ending, we could get back. We get Freddie Freeman on team. Then it falls to really who's left. You got Castellanos, Storius, Correa as some of the big names. So we'll see what they do. William, you've got 4 for 152. Let's see it. Let's see it come over from one of our, John Morosi is the closest to this. I'm actually shocked that we haven't had the piggybacks from John Heyman, Bob Nightingale. They must obviously be working their own sources to try to push out and get some kind of information. But let's see. Let's see them get this deal done. It takes 4 for 150. Oh, man, wouldn't that be William? William, let's think about that for 1 second. Let me pose that question to the chat. What do you think if it is a 4-year deal? If it is a 4-year deal, what was all the crying about 6 years? What was all that about? Ken Rosenthal tweeting now. This is what the word is from Ken Rosenthal. Let's pull that up again as we keep an eye on things. Let me move some pieces around here. Get that up. Ken Rosenthal has got it to 6 years, $160 million is the word from our boy Ken Rosenthal. Let's see. Thank you, Noah, for subscribing. Welcome in. So Ken Rosenthal has 6 for 160. So let's see what happens. Do we have another one? Do we have a tweet from Bob Nightingale? I see a lot of Bobs. Let's check out Bob. Freddie Freeman indeed is getting close to signing with the Dodgers. So do we get this thing done? Is it going to go down in the next few minutes? Is this thing going to take some time? How long is this going to take is the question. Whatever it is going to take, you know what time it is. It's time for some dramatic music. Nope, that's not the right music. Damn it. That's the wrong music. I had all set up for like this big, great intro. Where are we here? That's it right there. All right. So let's keep an eye on this. Alex, thank you for the super chat. We're going to fire up some dramatic music as the Freddie Freeman signing to the Dodgers is imminent. It could be any moment. How awkward for Freeman's son, who's a fan of Tatis. Oh, that's a good point. That's right. I forgot about that. Yes, thank you for the super chat, Alex. I appreciate that. Right now with the music on, the text to talk is going to be muted, but I will gladly be your text to talk source. But that's a good point about Freeman and Tatis and that whole thing. Let's see. Here we go. We're going to keep an eye on this. We've got Bob. We've got Ken. We have John Morosi all working on this right now, appearing that this is close. It looks like it's going to go down. Cason13, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Want to remind everybody to subscribe if you're just finding the channel for the first time. Even if baseball is kind of just a little bit, maybe something you sort of keep an eye on, make sure to stay close to the channel. Stay close with us. John and I kind of agree with you. It felt like the Dodgers for so long that it would just be the Dodgers, and it ended up turning into this big dramatic thing with the Blue Jays and the Braves, and the Braves finally giving up, and then the Yankees finally giving up, and then the Blue Jays finally giving up. Jim Bowden tweeting earlier that there were executives that believed that Freddie Freeman overplayed this. Listen, if he gets 6 for 160, he didn't overplay anything. He created a mass hysteria that maybe upset some people. I have a feeling Jim Bowden, his sources are probably general managers from, front office people. Look, you like the cup? Front office people from the. Oh, Billy McKinney. Of course you would at this moment. Front office people from the Braves, the Dodgers, and the Blue Jays. Ernesto, thank you for subscribing. J.D. Bond, thank you for subscribing. Brent, thank you for subscribing. Of course, Billy McKinney has got to creep in on the moment. Billy McKinney signing a minor league deal with the A's. Billy McKinney has now officially played for every major league team in baseball. I'm joking, but you get the point. Billy McKinney's been around. Let's see if there's anything new so far. We are just again hanging out. There's Billy. Again, Billy crashing the party. At least he's doing it fashionably the right way in a Dodgers uniform. Freddie Freeman, 6 for 160. Can he get that? There you go. He's 6 years all along. And with this big, dramatic, I wish we could get a behind the scenes. I wish we could get a tell-all from these GMs sometimes about how this is a book. Somebody's got to write about this one day. Darren Sullivan, please let it be the Dodgers. I think that's the way we're going. What's new with Carlos Correa? Carlos Correa finally has a $300 million offer, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles, but, can't say he didn't get a $300 million offer from somebody. So we keep an eye on this as it is pushing 11:30 in the East, but Freddie's out west. He's got plenty of time. He's not worried about us. William Freeman, 6 for 160. Olsen, 8 for 163. It's the Dodgers are getting a great player. The Braves got a new future player. I love the deal for Matt Olson. And again, more years, less money. Still less money. No matter what, when we take a look at this thing. Again, dramatic music going as it does appear that it is imminent. John, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. It was always the Dodgers. Even going back to last year when Freeman declined the Braves offer, his agent used other teams to up the Dodgers offer. Exactly. And this is why I keep saying this. This is why Carlos Correa, you can't piss. Listen. Did Carlos Correa intentionally piss off the Dodgers and Yankees fan bases? No. Upset people in those clubhouses? No. We did not intentionally do that, but it's what happened. And Freddie Freeman had the market that Carlos Correa wishes he could have had. And look at how this played out for Freddie Freeman. He's going to get what he wanted. Again, thank you for the super chats. Again, like I said, we got some music playing, so the text-to-talk is down, but I will happily be your text-to-talk driver here. At this point, this is from Alex. Thank you for the super chat, Alex. At this point, the only way the Padres can compete is getting Castellanos and Soler at this point. And Alex, that is a very reasonable thing to happen. I definitely think that he could get that done. I totally think so. Splice TV, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Welcome to the new subscribers tonight. Let's see. You don't think Jock was a surprise? Who is Shill in the chat? You're not. Who's Shill? Let's see. I do not think Jock was a surprise. If you're asking me, I do not think so. Oh, there's Shill. Shill's in the chat. Yeah, I don't think it was. I wasn't surprised by it. What's up, Tara? Good to see you in. Welcome back. Is it going to go down? Doesn't it just feel like any minute the tweet could come over and we switch from Freddie Freeman watch to the Freddie Freeman deal? Feels like it could happen any minute. Again, the Dodgers, we take a look at the lineup. While we wait, let's think about what maybe could have been as we sort of take a look at what maybe could have been. So that we see how ridiculous the Dodgers lineup is going to be. We take a look at, man, some of these drop downs on Fangraphs, for real. Tampa, if it had been Tampa, kind of feels like down the stretch it was between the Rays and the Dodgers. If it had indeed been the Rays, this would have been unfair. Just as equally as the Dodgers will be unfair. Cole, thank you for subscribing. You have Brandon Lau, Wander Franco, Austin Meadows, Randy Rosarena, Freddie Freeman in that first base spot. Diaz, Margot, Zunino, and Kiermaier, and more coming. Right? You still got Vidal Brujan, who's going to be a really good player. You've got more pieces there, and Choi kind of moves into a utility role. You probably have, obviously, I think you put Freddie Freeman up here. You have Freddie hitting in front of Wander Franco or Franco with Freddie. That would have been something. And again, as a Blue Jay fan, I am so very happy that it doesn't look like that is what is going to happen. So would have been pretty. That would have been something that I would have had no interest in ever seeing in my life. So that's that. Let's go to, again, what could have happened. What could have happened with San Diego if he had signed with the Padres. Now, again, remember, listen, it's not done until the ink is dry. Joseph, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that, Joseph. It's not done until the ink's dry, folks. Obviously, we have a situation in San Diego where they need some help. Do they come in and say, okay, we just heard that you got 6 for 160. We'll give you 6 for 180. Does San Diego come in at the last minute, sort of how LA came in and snagged Max Scherzer away? That is something that you got to think about here, but unlikely to happen. Certainly, Freddie Freeman over Eric Hosmer would have been a major upgrade. And now with Fernando Tatis Jr. going to miss a few months. Melissa, thank you for subscribing. With some months going to be missed from Tatis, you look at the situation, you're like, okay, they kind of need the production that they could have gotten from Freddie Freeman. So the Padres, that would have fit nicely. Put him in there with Cronenworth and Machado and Tatis when he gets back. That would have been pretty good. Again, just watching for the notification. Essentially, here's a question. Do you think anybody scoops Jeff Passan on this story? Does anybody scoop Passan? Passan, with the big stuff, Jeff is usually first to go. Some of the deals today, it was out before Passan had it. Let's see here. John Morosi, again, is the one that started this ball rolling tonight. Let's take a look at the other team that was in the Freddie Freeman sweepstakes, and that was the Boston Red Sox. Again, looking like it's not going to happen, but how would that have worked out? Obviously, Bobby Dahlback, thanks for playing. Have a seat, son. You would have had... who's leading off? I guess Kike's still probably leading off in that scenario. And then you go Freeman, Bogarts, maybe Devers moves down to 4, and then Martinez. You just kind of slide some pieces down from there. But you, of course, Freddie's hitting 2 or 3 wherever he goes. So you could have had, I don't think you go lefty-lefty unless you're going up against a righty. Charlie Freeman will scoop Passan. We'll see. Again, this is going to be interesting to watch. Arnulfo, thank you for subbing. Zarte, thank you for scrubbing. Tanner Nelson, Jack, all coming in here in the last couple of seconds. Thank you for subscribing. Dodger fans, get hyped, get excited. It could be any minute that we get Freddie Freeman news coming through. Is this an hour-long watch? Are we going for 5 more minutes? How much longer is the watch going to be is the question. But again, ultimately, where does it come down to? It comes down to this. It comes down to the LA Dodgers. This is where it's looking like it is going to head. I have a feeling you guys, listen, here's what's going to happen. We will know when a deal is done by you guys in the chat. Not somebody coming in saying, Freddie Freeman to the Rays. Not the one person, the random one-off that will come in and just say something crazy, but the absolute spamming of a first name on Twitter is what will be the dead giveaway that the deal is done. Because out of nowhere, there's about a 30-second delay for me. Out of nowhere, there will be just Ken or Bob or Passon just lighting up the chat. That's how we will know the deal is done. Matt Olson overpaid? No, I do not believe so at all. 6 for 160 is what it is looking like. Again, this is the tweet from Ken Rosenthal. This is from 12 minutes ago now. So we had the first bit of information came over from John Morosi 18 minutes ago. No, that's not true. 27 minutes ago, John Morosi had the first bit of information. Dodgers and Freddie Freeman are deep in talks. Let's see what happens if we chill the music for a minute. Maybe if we chill the music, that will fire something up. We'll just try some. We'll try some superstitious stuff here.
Dodgers Blue Jays World Series.
Bumbo, I love it. Dodgers Blue Jays World Series, bring it on. Again, Carlos Baerga is very confident that the Blue Jays are going to end up with Jose Ramirez. He's saying that the package is not going to be as big as people think in terms of the number of players. So he says that Jose Ramirez will be a Blue Jay by opening day. That is Carlos Baerga's words. Carlos Baerga has known some stuff. We do have a member. I don't want to miss that. Baseball or Death. Welcome to the Platinum membership. Thank you for that. Again, the members, gold members, get the badges, get the custom emojis, and Platinum members get the 2 exclusive only to Platinum members videos. So thank you for doing that. Enjoy those. Double Trouble, thank you for subscribing. Marco, thank you for subscribing. So that's where that stands. So make sure to check that out. That's easy to find. All you got to do is if you close the chat, there's subscribe and there's join. Join is what you want to hit. Oh man, yes, Brandon, that would be insane. I am still skeptical. I believe that Jose Ramirez, the Blue Jays will, until Jose Ramirez is traded, the Blue Jays will forever be the team linked to J-Ram in a trade. Always. And so until he gets traded, that's just going to be the situation. I believe he will be traded. I believe it will be closer to the trade deadline. I've been wrong before. I've also been right. I've got a pretty decent track record going right now on predictions. I predicted Freddie Freeman through it all. I got excited about Freddie Freeman to the Blue Jays, but I never changed my prediction. I always felt that the Dodgers still had the lead, even when I kind of started to get excited about Freddie Freeman to the Blue Jays. It just kind of felt like it would hang with. So let's see where we are going to go. Let's see what is going to happen. Again, Freddie Freeman, serious talks with the Dodgers. 6 for 160 is the word. Barbara, thank you for subscribing. Everybody, make sure to hit that like as well. Always, while we wait, make sure to hit that like. Do a good old-fashioned like spike here on the channel. Try to get our number up. Appreciate everybody that is here. Over 1,300 in the chat. Thank you all for taking some time out of your... What day is today? Is it Wednesday evening or is it Thursday morning? It's still Wednesday evening. So thank you again for taking some time out of your evening to come and hang out and maybe experience this, go through this together. Again, I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. It does look like 6 for 160, but we need the confirmation. That is what we're looking for. We know they're deep in talks. That is out by enough people. We are at 190 likes. We are only 10 likes away from 200. I got to feel like we can blow by that big time. Make sure to hit that like. I feel like we can actually get past 300. That's about 110 likes from the last count. I got to think with over 1,300 in here, we got 110 in there. Let's try to get over 300 while we wait. Like spike. Make that the offering to the baseball gods to speed this thing up. Hit that like. And thank you, Brent, for becoming a BALLCAP Nation Platinum member. Appreciate that. Thank you. Now you got to think about what the next moves would be after this deal goes down. Thinking about, the Padres maybe, if they need to figure out what they're doing next, maybe they go the Luke Voit route. They have a lot that they have to do. The Dodgers, what do they have to do next? They got to lock up Kenley Jansen. No messing around. Kenley Jansen needs to be back. Kenley Jansen, if you want to look at some starting pitching, wouldn't be a bad idea. Wouldn't be a bad idea, Dodgers. John Kim, thank you for the super chat coming over. Rockies made 0 cents signing Bryant to 7 years after trading away Arenado and giving the Cardinals money. I know, John, there is a lot of head scratching about that. He obviously took the money and the stats, but here's the problem with the stats is that let's say he wants to go and he wants to be a Hall of Famer. Problem is voters are dogging anybody who came through Colorado. It took Larry Walker forever. Todd Helton is not even sniffing the Hall of Fame requirement right now because he played in Coors Field. So that is the only thing about this that you have to watch. Chris Bryant, if you went for the money, okay, you got that. If you're going for the stats because maybe you want to be a Hall of Famer and you think you can hit 35-plus home runs for the next 7 years, that's cool, but the voters are not necessarily going to reward for that. Kyle, thank you for the super chat. Welcome in, Kyle. Jay's front office needs to be here. We can turn that up.
They got his price up to keep him out of the alley East. If you couldn't get him, no one was. Genius. Now get Junior.
There you go. Yes, essentially, all of those AL East teams, if they did one thing, they jacked the price up so that nobody in the American League East could get him. And now it looks like he's heading to the Dodgers. Still waiting for something out of one of the reporters. Nightingale, Rosenthal, Morosi. I got to think Morosi is going to be the first one on it because he started this whole thing. John Morosi, again, 27. I need to refresh. It's more than 27 minutes now. We've been on for 27 minutes. It took me about 10 minutes to get on stream before we got this. Where are we going? Jim Bowden, Rays, Padres, Red Sox are all out on Freeman. Thank you for sending this to me, Baseball Hut. I encourage you to follow me on Twitter at Jim Riley Live. The conversation continues on Twitter. And you can tweet things at me sometimes when we have a busy chat like we do tonight with over 1,400 here in the chat. Sometimes Twitter will get you around that fact. They're all out on Freeman as the Dodgers continue to finalize their deal with Freddie Freeman, as first reported by Ken Rosenthal. It was not first reported by Ken Rosenthal, Jim. It was John Morosi. But who's keeping track? Let's see here. Let's get back to this as we watch. My favorite movie star, John? Kind of like Tom Hanks. Kind of like Tom Hanks. The Rock is cool. Derek A., thank you for the super chat. And John, thank you for the super chat. Derek, wishlist, card signed Story, trade DeYoung or Sosa for DH. Voit, not going to happen, but I can dream. I think Story is a possibility. It has been put out there that maybe Trevor Story's open to a short-term deal. Now, is that a one-year thing? I doubt it. We know that he's got offers. We know that there are offers that Trevor Story has received above $100 million, nine-figure offers for Trevor Story. He's turned them down because those offers, they wanted him to change positions. He does not want to change positions. He wants to remain a shortstop. So because of that, would he really take a short-term deal? I'm skeptical. I can't imagine. Oh, Rail Fanning, why not Freeman to the Braves? Why? I know, Braves fans, it is hard to see your captain leave, but I will say this again. We talked about it a little bit ago. I talked about it in other videos that if you could create a player, now the world, thank you for the super chat. Let's go blue. Again, Dodger fans, this is your night. This is your night, Dodger fans. Can you land Freddie Freeman? A big day today could be capped off with Freddie Freeman headed to the Dodgers. But Matt Olson, if you were to create a player to replace Freddie Freeman, you would create Matt Olson. Any news with Soler, Matthew? The last thing we heard, and I don't even think it was really a report, it was just some speculation. I think it was from Heyman, one of them, that Soler in Miami made sense. Soler in Miami, that was sort of what sort of made sense for the Marlins. The Soler, the Peterson, the Rosario types, but now Peterson and Rosario have signed. John, thank you for the super chat.
Stars Emma Watson, do you think she's good?
I have not. I read one of the Harry Potter books, and it was the first one. And Emma Watson, who doesn't think she's good, right? Of course. You got to roll with Ewat. Has anybody ever called her that in the history of her life? Oh, I give myself the chills. Make sure to subscribe. Stay close to the channel. As you can tell, we talk baseball. We have fun. We do streams. We watch. We do all this good stuff. Make sure to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Come on now. Are we literally now going to just sit in a queue while we wait? Somebody give us something. Doug McCain. How's Doug doing in this moment? Doug knew yesterday, Dodgers. Doug, really, let's see what's going on for real with Doug. Is Doug live right now? I got to think he's live. Let's see. Dodgers are an all-star team. We'll give Doug some love right now. Betts, Freeman, Turner. This is ridiculous. Betts, Freeman, Turner, Muncy, Smith. He's got Smith as a future all-star, but damn right. Will Smith is going to be maybe the best hitting catcher in baseball very, very, very soon. So we like Will Smith. Bellinger. Got to be looking for a bounce back year from Bellinger. Eric, thank you for subscribing. Jay Arocha, thank you for subscribing. Mills DSC, thank you for subscribing. Mr. Jamie, thank you for subscribing. Oscar, thank you for the sub. Welcome into BALLCAP Nation, everybody. That is the living, breathing organism that is the chat. It's not just the chat. It's BALLCAP Nation. All you got to do is hit the sub and you're in. So this is pretty ridiculous. This is the entire. How has Will Smith not been an all-star at this point? By the way, that's just wrong. That's because we didn't play a full season in 2020. Will Smith's got to be an all-star this year. Hashtag make Will Smith an all-star. That needs to be trending on Twitter once we get this season going. So here we go. Love that. What else is Doug talking about? Dodgers legend, Freddie Freeman. He's got the Photoshop up. Looking good. Alex, thank you for the super chat coming over. Brent plays man. Good to see you in. Did Freddie Freeman actually make up his mind? It looks like the deal could be going down at any minute. Any minute. Again, Alex, thank you for your super chat. I do have the text to talk turned up, so we'll let that play as soon as it acknowledges it. Harley, thank you for subbing. Donna, thank you for subbing. Giovanni, thank you for subbing. Eric, again, all of the new subs. Welcome in. Is this ever?
At this point, the Padres should be calling the Red Sox with them being out on Freeman and see if they want Hosmer. Man shrugging.
Man, I don't know if they would do that though. I don't think the Red Sox would want Hosmer. They got Dahlbeck
What
and they
made
got
you a
Cassis
Blue Jays
coming.
fan?
What made me a Blue Jays fan? I was a little kid. My dad took me to a Blue Jays game. It was actually to see the Orioles. I kind of did a flip-flop-a-roo on my dad. Said, oh, you're the Orioles? I'm going to root for the other team. My favorite color was blue. There you go. It's ridiculous. Roberto Alomar quickly became my favorite player at that point. That's how far back we go. Let's see here. Let's keep an eye on this. Let's see. Shane, thank you for subscribing. It is looking like it's 6 for 160. This would be such a big move for the Dodgers. I mean, listen, it's not like, okay. You could argue it's not like they need it. There are teams that need it more, but they need to be in the World Series conversation. That's what you're looking for, and this does that. Again, I like the move. I like the move for Freeman to the Dodgers. Doug talking about Jock. All right. So that's what's going on with Doug McCain right now. Shout out Doug McCain. Brandon, thank you for subscribing. Decorn, thank you for subscribing. Sam, thank you for subscribing. That's what she said. Thank you for subscribing. That's what she said. You missed some killer. That's what she said jokes the other day. I'm just saying. Shane, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in, everybody. I'm glad to have you here. The subs are coming in fast, so I appreciate all of you. Over 1,600 in the chat. Make sure to hit the like. Let's do another like spike. While we wait, let's do a like spike. We are currently at 384. The question is 500. Can we do 116? Can we go from 384 to 500 in 2 minutes? Hit that like if you have not used your like yet. What else are we doing? Straight up, we are waiting for words. So while we wait, hit that like and let's see where we can go with this thing. Oh my God, somebody did a Carlos Correa Orioles jersey swap. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Notifications are all over the place. Jim Bowden Freeman will top Olsen's AAV with less years. Yeah, that shows you how good the Olsen deal was for the Braves. Thank you to everybody that is sending me the tweeting at me. I appreciate that. I can't even get back to the alerts. I can't. Literally, this is where we're at right now. I got to do a refresh. But again, I appreciate it. You guys blowing everything up. Hayden, it does seem to be happening. Literally, what we got to zoom out. Why can't I actually find the people? Am I just being an idiot? There it is. Still waiting. Still waiting on that. Let's see. What's the like count? We're at 531, David. I love it. Blowing past 500. I appreciate that. Remember, hit the like if you're waiting around and you want to get this deal done. Let's see what happens. Let me ask you this. I have a feeling, just a guess. We have a lot of Dodger fans in here right now. Dodger fans that are here. Participation time. Do you want Bauer to pitch? Yes or no? Yes or no? It's that simple. In the chat, give me a yes, give me a no. Do you want Bauer to pitch? Michael, thank you for upgrading to the Platinum membership. I appreciate that. Thank you. Brian, thank you for subscribing. Do you want Bauer to pitch? Alex, thank you for the super chat. Do I believe Story will sign away? I don't think so. I would be surprised. I would really be surprised. A lot of yeses. The yeses are coming in strong right off the gate with the yes, let Bauer pitch. Now, I guess the follow-up is that because of the current rotation situation? That's my question. We could do a refresh.
DB Live Story will sign a 1-year deal to
It's
prove
okay.
him
We are
herself.
in spam mode right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is okay to spam yes or no if you want Bauer to pitch. Spam your asses off. I did a refresh, and now we're back looking. Oh, ridiculous. Come on now. I'll be honest with you. It's a lot more yeses than I thought. I honestly did not think we would see that many yeses come over. So that gives me a good feel. You guys are giving me a good feel on where you're at. A lot of yeses. I understand there's some duplication here, but a lot of yeses. I like that. All right. In honor of 316 Day, you say, hell yeah. That's right. WrestleMania, baby. Stone Cold Steve Austin is back. Hell yeah. Bauer is lights out. Super chat's coming over. Bauer's lights out until he does. Well, isn't that everybody? Everybody's lights out. Everybody's great until they're not. Everybody, I want to remind you that this is what we do. For everybody that's new in here, all the new subscribers, I'm so thrilled to have you here. This is what we do. We stream when shit gets real. We talk baseball a lot. We break down trades. We break down everything. You guys are the main driving force. So I appreciate everybody that is in here. Christian, Busy, Chris, MCD3S. Thank you all. We have something from Bowden. You know what? I guess maybe, just maybe, I need to set up an alert for him. Is he going to be the source of information right now? Jim Bowden, 1 minute ago, the Dodgers lost Seager in free agency after he slashed 306, 394, 521, 16 homers, and 57 RBI. Remember, he only played like half the year, too. They will replace his bat in the lineup with Freddie Freeman. Remember this. This is worth remembering, everybody. When Seager left, who did the Dodgers players start texting Freeman about? It wasn't Carlos Correa. It wasn't Trevor Story. It wasn't Chris Bryant. It wasn't anybody but Freddie Freeman. This was destined from the moment Seager left. The Dodgers were going to go and get Freddie Freeman. And this is smart on so many levels. You don't know. Listen, they have not extended Trey Turner, okay? They were unable to because of the lockout. They've been a little busy since we came out of the lockout. So the whole Trey Turner thing is, who knows? You don't know if Trey Turner is going to be back. You would like him to be back, but it's not a certainty. It's not a guarantee.
In honor of 316 Day, hell yeah.
We're finally getting the super chats to come through. Jesus. So here's the situation. You've got...
Bauer is lights out until he chokes.
Exactly. You've got a situation where you're getting ahead of a potential problem next year. And maybe Friedman already knows that re-signing Trey Turner is a long shot. Maybe he already knows that. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, we have Freddie Freeman's going to L.A. Freddie Freeman gets them ahead of any potential problem with Trey Turner not coming back and not re-signing. Because if Trey Turner does leave next year, you got Freddie Freeman locked in. You got Freddie Freeman. You got Max Muncy. You've got Will Smith. You've got Mookie Betts. You've still got a foundation there. You could still run a middle infield of Gavin Lux or Max Muncy and Chris Taylor or Lux and Taylor or however you want to figure it out. That is why this deal is a great deal all around here. Appreciate everybody. Terrence Freeman is dead to me. I apologize. Bauer should request a trade at this point. I don't think he wants to. Again, thank you everybody for being here. Over 1,700 in the chat at an exciting moment. I'm glad you're all here to hopefully all be here together when this goes down. We got to see what's going to happen. I have completely lost track of all the new subscribers. It has basically been a non-stop feed of dings. I'm sure that might be driving some of you crazy. So I'm going to actually, let's see here. Nick, thank you for the super chat. I see that coming over. Let me try it. Let me see. I'm going to, no, that's not going to do it. Nick, let's get your super chat to play first. So we're waiting. We're in waiting mode.
Huge Dodgers fan. Seager injury prone. Freeman is a leader and can stay on the field.
Yep.
Trey Turner is the priority after Freddie.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. And if you can keep Freddie Freeman, Trey Turner, and Mookie Betts, rarely is there NBA has big threes. I mean, those are all-time greats. Trey Turner's amazing. Freddie Freeman is headed to the Hall of Fame. Mookie Betts will be a Hall of Famer. You got two Hall of Famers still in their prime on the same team. And Trey Turner, if he continues on his track, Trey Turner's amazing. To have the three of them on the same team, that is an amazing accomplishment in itself if they can get that done. So we keep an eye on that. John Morosi with something. Let's pull John up. Let me refresh the chat so I've got that right. We do have something new from John. Let's get that up. I'm just going to go this way. I'm going to use my phone to keep an eye on the feed because at this point, the notifications is just a mess. Okay, here we go. Here it is from John Morosi. We're starting to get some more news here. Sources. Freddie Freeman and the Dodgers are finalizing a multi-year contract. This is just coming over now. As Jim Bone reported earlier, Freeman has chosen to play in his native Southern California. So John Morosi tweeting that they are finalizing the deal. Now let's take a look at the language here because John Morosi put this out before. Joseph, thank you for the super chat. Good for you, man. This is, again, Dodgers, this is your night. This is your night. Pop champagne. Do whatever you got to do. So we had that. Again, what's the difference between the wording from an hour ago? It was that they were progressing. So John Morosi is upgrading the terminology here. 57 minutes ago, he had the Dodgers and Freddie Freeman are making progress on a multi-year deal. And now he's stepped his game up, and he is saying that they are finalizing a multi-year contract. Freddie Freeman is choosing. Now, well, let's see if we have, all of the follow-ups from that. Let's see if we can get something from Passan, if we get something from Nightingale, if we get something from Heyman and Rosenthal and everybody. But look at that. Gotta feel excited about that, Dodger fans. Make sure hit that like if you're excited about this situation, this going down right now like this. This is absolutely crazy. And I want to remind everybody again, make sure to subscribe. This is what we do here. This is what we do on the channel. We talk when deals are going live. We stream. Now that we're back to baseball, streaming every day at 11 o'clock in the East, 8 o'clock in the West. And obviously the replay stays up so you can catch it anytime. We talk everything. And I know just from a couple of years ago, Dodgers winning the World Series picked up a lot of Dodger fans back then. And so we have fun talking Dodgers as well as with everything else we do. So here we go. It is looking like this is going to happen. John Morosi, 1 minute ago. Everybody hit the like and then give me your like number. Make sure we hit the like. We got to get this thing over 1,000 likes. Smash the like if you have not hit the like yet. I don't think we're there yet to make the jump to 1,000, but I do know that we are progressing rather rapidly on the like count. And I appreciate everybody here that is subscribing. We've got like 200 new subscribers in the last hour, so thank you all for subscribing. I do appreciate that. We're just waiting for the word. Let's see. Cubs are looking at somebody. Jesse Rogers. Now is not the time, Jesse Rogers. What do we got, Spencer? Yep, Freddie Freeman 13 minutes ago, finalizing the deal. 658 likes. I think we got to blow past 700. We got to leave 700 in the dust. I think we want to skip 700 likes. Make sure to hit the like. Let's do a like spike. If you want to provide the baseball gods with an offering to try to get this deal done so that the suspense is finally over, make sure to hit that like. Let's, again, get a like spike going. Let's make that offering to the baseball gods to get the deal done. All you got to do is hit that like. Let's get it done. It looks like for right now, again, I'm just looking at all of my notifications. We're still in a holding pattern with the tweet from John Morosi now 4 minutes ago that they are finalizing the contract. So the word was we were looking at about six at 160, which seems about right. So let's see where it goes. 719, 724, 707. Let's go for 1K. Definitely let's do it. Dirk Diggler, like number 160, over 160,000 over 6 years. We haven't been doing this for 6. We've been doing this for a little over 2. I think the channel's been active maybe that long, but I haven't been doing this that long. I've been doing this for about 2. 739, 750. Ryan was 643. Go ahead and comment your like number. Hit the like, comment your like number. I'll try to keep up, but it can move rather quickly. I can try to keep up. Joe, thank you for the super chat. Artie Moreno is letting his cross-eye rival and 2 prior GMs destroy him this offseason. Very true. Artie Moreno is he's trying to mess it up at this point. Gavin is 754. David is 759. You want to see how fast I can read names and numbers? Again, hit that like and then give me your number. Mitchell, you were 203. David, that's the contract. Saxon, 752. William, number 12. Patrick, 593. Freddie, 737. Douglas, 158. Eric, 762. David, 773. Red Hawk, 759. Edward, 591. And there it goes. Derek, 800. Tara, 583. Douglas, 152. Matthew, 500. I apologize. I'm going to miss some numbers. Marlo, 565. Manny, 35. Wolf Ass, Wolf was taken, 690. Brent, 26. David, 787. Chad, 502. Julie, 784. Beezer, 787. Raph, it's moving so fast I can't really read the names. Logan, 10. That Weird Kid, 5. Really? 5? That's a low number. And the 10, a low number. Of course. You knew that. Yeah. Modified, 415. The Weird Kid, Lewis, 19. Raul, 1. Really? I love it. Keep spamming your like number. 805. Where are we at now? Again, where are we at? We're waiting for Freddie Freeman to sign. Again, keep it coming. Billy, 43. Chad, 25. Joseph, IDK. I know. I usually don't know my like number. But every now and then I'll do this. Again, I like the participation. Still waiting on the word. David, 813. Baseball, 814. Bob, 69. Rody, 793. Javier, 522. Team says 2. Go Lucky Spoon, 272. MJ, 516. Dale, 381. Evan, 208. Hey Boo, 69. Kyle, 179. Michael, 811. MJ, 516. Love it. Again, all good. Love it, guys. Let's see here. Anything new on the Freeman front? I think, again, Dodger fans, Dodgers, you want to win this thing, this is the way to do it. I do see some super chats coming in. Did I miss one from earlier? The numbers are going fast. Let's see here. We have one coming in from Michelle. Why not sign Story instead of giving up capital for J-Ram? Cheaper long run, just as good numbers. Story doesn't want to move out of short. I think the Blue Jays want to keep Bo Bichette at short. Now, if you can sign Story for a 1 or a 2 year deal, and move Bo to second for a minute, I guess you could do that. But that's a fair point.
Why not sign Story instead of giving up capital for Trump?
It is a fair point.
Just as good numbers.
Let's see here. What is... We can check that. I see some people saying MLB on Fox. What are they talking about? Hello, Joe. Is this what we're looking for? Dodgers finalizing a multi-year deal with Freddie Freeman, per John Morosi, and Jim Bowden. There's your jersey swap as we get closer. BH Superbad, thank you for subscribing. All of the new subscribers tonight, thank you so much. I know there are a ton of you, and I really do appreciate it. Make sure to find me over on Twitter, because when we're not on here, the conversation continues over there. And there it is. The deal is in. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. Freddie Freeman is going to the Braves. Let's pull it up. Let's go with Jeff Passan. He's the man to break it. Jeff Passan and his boy, Kylie McDaniel. There it is. Freddie Freeman. I guess we're going with Kylie McDaniel with a Jeff Passan retweet. Who saw that coming? If you had a Jeff Passan retweet from Kylie McDaniel to break the news, ding, 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 you win. Breaking, Freddie Freeman has agreed to terms with the Dodgers on a 6-year, $162 million deal, according to Jeff Passan and me being Kylie McDaniel. Congratulations, Dodger fans. You got him in. It is going down. It is done. It is Freddie Freeman to the Los Angeles Dodgers. 6 years, $162 million. State taxes be damned. Freddie Freeman is headed to the Los Angeles Dodgers. It is happening. It is done. The Freddie Freeman watch is now over. As again, we get into now, let's talk about Freddie Freeman to the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman to the Dodgers. 6 years, $162 million Dodgers. $162 million Dodgers, as this deal is done. Again, good for the Dodgers. We are going to break this down. We have Freddie Freeman to the Los Angeles Dodgers, just changing the thumbnail, changing the title, and let's roll with this thing. Let's talk about it for a minute. Hey, Dodger fans, it's real. Let's talk about it for just a couple of minutes. Shall we talk about this for a minute, Dodger fans? Let's get excited. Let's get hyped as this is going down. Dodgers getting Freddie Freeman again, 6 years, $162 million dollars. I keep doing it. They get their man Nick. Thank you for the super chat. The Dodgers get a lot of hate here, but from the farm system to making all-stars out of guys like Turner, Muncy, Taylor, and then money to spend on big players, a well-oiled machine from top to bottom. Very true, Nick. 100%, 1,000%. The way that they have built that franchise, able to spend money, able to develop prospects all the way 100%. There it is. Get hyped in the chat. Make sure to hit the like. We got to blow past 1,000 likes. Hit that like. This is a big deal. Again, Freddie Freeman to the Dodgers. Let's take a look at the player, as if you need to be reminded, the player that you are getting. Freddie Freeman is going to be entering his age 32 season, so this contract will take him to age 36, 37, 38, around there. Math is hard right now. It's over. It's past midnight here on the East. Math is hard all the time. Anyway, so we have a player that gives you just great numbers. All right. He is a home run machine, 31 homers last year, 13 in the abbreviated season, 38 the year after. You get doubles as well, 44 doubles in 18, 34, 23 in 2020. Doubles were down in 2021. We'll see if that bounces back. Still in the prime age years at the age of 32. You're still going to get some good Freddie Freeman at this point. Again, just being at age 32, expect a couple years, and certainly the designated hitter in the National League is going to be important because you can slide Freddie Freeman to DH if the skills do start to diminish in the field in a couple of years. But led the league in runs last year with 120. What do you think he's going to do this year? How many runs is he going to score this year for the Dodgers? It is going to go up. So let's get into it. Again, looking at the player, look at the percentiles. You've got 85th percentile in exit velo, 77th percentile in hard hit rate. XBA is 100 percentile. Barrel rate 77th percentile. K rate 86th percentile. Walk rate 87th percentile. Good fielder, 86th percentile and outs above average. So Freddie Freeman gives you everything, and he hits the ball all over the field. Look at the spray chart from 2021. The ball is going everywhere. Thank you, Dave Fuller. Here's 5 because Freeman to the Dodgers. Thank you, Dave. I do appreciate the super chat. And again, big super chat coming over a few minutes ago from Nick. Thank you both for those super chats. Big stuff here for the Dodgers. Again, congratulations, Dodgers land, Dodgers fans, everybody. The word is now getting out. Bob Nightingale is tweeting it out. Kylie McDaniel and Jeff Pearson on that. Jeff Passan tweeting out right now, in nearly 20 years of covering baseball, not sure I've seen a better lineup than the one the Dodgers will use this season. In some order, it'll be Betts, Freeman, Turner, oh my God, Smith, Muncy, Bellinger, Turner, Taylor, and Pollock. Good luck. Good luck to anybody else in the West. The Giants have had a nice, thrifty offseason, and I give them credit for that. But Jesus, when this lineup comes to town, woo, best lineup ever, it might be. It might very well be. So all of this is looking good for Freddie Freeman. You got to feel good about the player that you're getting. Again, I'm not sure if Fangraphs has the lineup yet, but we can talk about that. John, who do you think has more WAR over the next 6 seasons, Freeman or Olsen? Over the next 6 years, I think it'll be close. I'll put it that way. I think it'll be close. But good question. And again, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for that. Let's take a look again real quick as we take a look at Freddie Freeman. That way, we'll take a look at some of the reaction, and we will take a look again at the Dodgers lineup. Let's see if Fangraphs, they were on this. You got to think somebody was just standing by ready to push a button to have this uploaded and ready to go for the Dodgers. It's not there. Wait, is everybody just going on Fangraphs right now to look at this thing and it's not there? Is Fangraphs under attack? So they haven't updated the lineup yet. But again, when we talk about what the Dodgers could do with Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts is leading off. Trey Turner or Freddie Freeman will be 2 or 3. Then I think, again, you've got in that 4 spot, I kind of want Max Muncy there. I guess it just depends where Trey Turner goes. You'll basically have righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty down the lineup. Logan Webb with the tweet. Oh, I got to see this. Logan Webb. Hi. Listen, Logan Webb did well against the Dodgers last year. What does Logan Webb say about this deal right now? There it is. Logan Webb. There is basically the way everybody in the National League West outside of the Dodgers feels right now. That's pretty good. Logan Webb, that is priceless. Good job. Good job by you, Logan Webb. That deserves a good like right there. Again, comment in the chat. How are you feeling? The Dodgers are nasty. Brent plays Madden. Who's going to play first? It's Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman is your first baseman. Second baseman, and we talked about this earlier when we came on, the ability all of the flexibility that this team has in the field is going to come up big because Muncy can play second or third. Trey Turner can play second or short. Justin Turner, third base, and now you got DH. You can park him over at DH if you need to. Chris Taylor can play second or short or third or anywhere in the outfield. Bellinger can be out in center or come in to play first base. Gavin Lux could play second. He could play the outfield. He could play third. We're going to see how Gavin Lux can maybe play short. The versatility is huge. Muncy could play second. Muncy could play third. He could go either direction here. But this is a big one for you Dodger fans. Again, congratulations. This is your night. Celebrate tonight. This is exciting. This is going to be fun to watch. Again, I don't have a dog in the race. Okay? A horse in the race. Let's do that. I guess horse racing is a little bit more legitimate than dog racing. I don't have a horse in the race. So I'm just going to enjoy watching the whole scenario play out when the Dodgers. I love watching the Dodgers. Quite frankly, I'll be honest with you. If I'm up late, love putting the Dodgers game on here on the East Coast. Make sure to hit that like, everybody, as, again, we celebrate Freddie Freeman Day. What a day. The whole day from start to finish. Chapman to the Blue Jays got us started. We are at 913 likes. We have nearly 2,000 people in the chat. Make sure to hit the like if you are excited about this deal going down. Dodger fans, if you are excited about this, hit that like. I see some dislikes coming in. I know. I'm sure you have some Padres fans that are not happy, some Rays fans that hope to get them. But despite it all, the Dodgers waited out, fought the good fight, and they get Freddie Freeman over the Rays and that more attractive income tax situation in Florida, over the Red Sox, over the Yankees and the Blue Jays who tapped out early, over the Braves who tapped out 2 days ago and went for Matt Olson. Absolutely a great situation going on here for the Atlanta Braves. You should feel happy. This is a celebration, excitement stream for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Again, I feel happy for you guys. Congratulations on the move. As a Blue Jay fan, I'm thrilled that you kept him. Thank you. Thank you to Dodgers Nation. Thank you to the Dodgers for keeping Freddie Freeman out of the American League East, because that is not something that I wanted to have happen under any circumstances. How you feeling, Dodger fans? How are you feeling? Comment in the chat. Comment below in the comment section if you're watching the replay. How are you feeling right now?
Can you feel the tension in the air right now? I know I can. I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
It is a big night. I think there might have been some... Was there an echo on that? If there was an echo on that, I apologize for that. Yes, and I know there are definitely a fair share of non-Dodger fans in here. Perfectly fine. It's all good. June 24th, Freeman back in Atlanta. Dodgers playing in Atlanta. That'll be fun to watch. It's just going to be great all the way around. This whole thing is going to be wonderful theater to watch and keep track of. This is it. congratulations again. This is a good night. This is a fun night. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we were looking forward to through that long slog of a lockout to finally get to this point where we get the end of that, the worst cliffhanger ever with that lockout, as we just could not get the deal done. Want to remind everybody to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. Stay close to the channel. And listen, because again, if baseball is one of your things, I think it probably is. Otherwise, you might not be here. Only 8 likes away from 1,000. Make sure to hit the like if you have not yet and push us over. How are you feeling? Again, how are you feeling right now, Dodger fans? This is exciting for you. And again, congratulations on the day that Freddie Freeman signed with the Dodgers. Now, let's go and look for maybe some other reaction around baseball right now. Let's see. Bob Nightingale tweeting out 1 minute ago, the 6th year was the difference maker. Freddie Freeman got the years he wanted, but not quite the money. No matter. He gets to stay home in Southern California. MLB Network putting out a Freddie Freeman highlight reel. There's your new first baseman, Dodger fans. There he is cranking in L.A., so he'll be back. There we go. We don't want to let too much of that go because, copyrights. Freddie Freeman of the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman of the Dodgers, 6 for 162. Juan Toribio. I probably said that wrong. Tampa Bay made a strong push for Freeman per sources, but once the Dodgers got to the 6th year, it was done. And that was, I guess, what took us this long. Was that the Dodgers were hanging back, not going to 6. Baseball or death, welcome in. Again, like I said, I know we have a lot of you in here that are fired up. You want to take LA down. Everywhere the Dodgers go, the Dodgers will get that team's best shot. I mean, it's kind of always that way, but now even more so. And again, what happens next? What do the Dodgers do next? I think Kenley Jansen is on the table. Let's see. We do have a tweet from Trey Turner as he's excited about his new teammate. Once a rival in the National League East, now teammates in the National League West. There we see Trey Turner with a bunch of eyeballs. 3 eyeballs means shit's real. If it's only 2, you never know. If it's 1, it's fake. 3 eyeballs, that's how you know shit's real. Let's see. Jose Ramirez to the Phillies. Don't you do that, David. Not right now. It's all good. It's all good. Spring training today. Yes, Dodgers-Braves rivalry for years to come. It's going to be great to watch because there's no doubt about it. Certainly, the comparisons will be there between Freddie Freeman and Matt Olson as we go. Let's see if Fangraphs has updated the Dodgers lineup. They've been pretty quick on this stuff. Let's see if they've got. There it is. Fangraphs has updated their the lineup. Mookie Betts, Trey Turner. Let me get that out of the way. Mookie Betts, Trey Turner, Freddie Freeman, Justin Turner, Max Muncy, Will Smith, Chris Taylor, Cody Bellinger, 8th. Woof. But listen, this is the world we live in right now. Even with Cody Bellinger bouncing back, depending on who's pitching, you're probably looking at him. He could get up there to 4th if it's a righty on the mound that day. Got to expect a Cody Bellinger bounce back. But look at this. This is it. And I give, again, Fangraphs, they're thinking you get a nice righty-lefty. You go righty-righty, lefty-righty, lefty-righty, righty-lefty. You got to like that. On the bench, again, you've got Gavin Lux now coming off the bench as a lefty. So, and you've also got Beatty coming off the bench. You got Rios is still on the team. So a lot to like here. A lot to like. What is LA's payroll? Well, that's an interesting question. I do wonder if we've got the... Do we have the breakout on Freddie Freeman? I don't think anybody yet has the actual allocation of the dollars. No, we don't have that yet. Oh, come on. John Morosi sort of got this thing going, and he's like the last one across the finish line. I kind of feel bad for John. Again, taking a look at the Dodgers payroll. We don't know what it will be, but we can kind of guess where it will land. Wait a minute. Total payroll allocations are at 231, and that is before Freddie Freeman. So dollars are going up. It's going to be high. Again, we got to see what the actual dollar amount is. But again, here's the lineup for the Dodgers. 6 for 162 is the largest free agent deal in the Andrew Friedman era. There it is. Dodgers. Dodgers get Freddie Freeman. Over 1,000 likes, everybody. I do appreciate everyone for hitting the like. Now come the Dodger trades. We'll see. Dodger trades. Maybe you get, again, you got to get Kenley Jansen in. I think that's the next move. Kenley Jansen has to come back. John Heyman tweeting, Dodgers lineup looks absolutely devastating with Freeman. Muncy can switch to second or DH or third, and then Justin Turner can go to DH. As for Freeman, the Orange County native and Corona Del Mar resident is going home. Everybody loves to put that out there. He's going home. He's coming home. All that good stuff. Okay. But that is from John Heyman right now, too. Got to see what the odds are. I don't know if the Vegas makers are going to update that, but tomorrow I will certainly be looking at the odds for the Dodgers. I got to think. I mean, we did live in a world where if you laid down 10, you could win more than 10. Now I don't think that's going to be the case. I think if you lay down 10, you might be able to win 5. The odds are going to be overwhelmingly in the Dodgers' favor, in my opinion, to win the World Series. The Dodgers with this move, sure, maybe a little bit more pitching needs to come through and happen. But in my opinion, again, because you got Walker Buehler, you got Julio Urias, Clayton Kershaw, that's good. The back of the rotation needs some help. Does Bauer pitch is a big question. When is Dustin May back is another question. What do you get out of Andrew Heaney? Is Tony Gonsolin going to take a step forward? I still think Tony Gonsolin could be a good pitcher. I won't rule it out. That's all I'll say, Dan. I won't rule it out. I think Gleyber Torres is going to be available. That's my read on this. Again, make sure to hit the sub button, everybody. Stay close to the channel. All the baseball fans that are in here, thank you all for subscribing. As we grind on here, let's go Giants, Tyler. Yes, some good Giants fans in here. A lot of Dodgers fans in here. Again, congratulations. This is an exciting night. This is a fun night for the Dodgers, for that fan base to get this player. Listen, as a Jays fan, when I thought that Freddie Freeman was a possibility, I was excited. I was pumped about it. So, again, to get him, 2 things. You guys get him, I'm happy with that. You guys to keep him out of the American League East, thank God. You guys saved the Toronto Blue Jays' ass. Because if Freddie went to the Rays, wasn't no part of that. Again, congratulations. A big night for the Dodgers. They get Freddie Freeman. The watch only took an hour. I know right now on the channel it says Freddie Freeman deal done, all that good stuff, but we had the watch. Watch lasted about an hour. And then the deal finally went down. Syracuse fans in here. What's up, new Cuse? Cuse all day. I'm so disappointed by how the season went. What the hell? We could talk about that another day, but welcome in, new Cuse. Giants fan base is awesome. If the Jays can't get him, no one can. Let's see. What do you got, Tyler? Let me see. Again, follow me on Twitter if you're enjoying the stream. Man, that'd be something. If there's a story situation brewing there for the Giants, that would be crazy. The Dodgers are the new Yankees. I don't know. I kind of think the Mets are the new Yankees. The Dodgers have always been the Dodgers. I feel like the Mets are the new Yankees. I know where you're going with that, but I feel like that maybe is more of the Mets. Herman, thank you for subscribing. Eric, thank you for subscribing. All of the new subscribers, welcome in. Welcome to BALLCAP Nation. All you got to do is hit the sub and you're in. BALLCAP, you ready for March Madness? Yes, I am. I am looking forward to it. Braves are said to have offered $140 million for 5. Freeman had been seeking at least 60 all along and got it in LA. And we all kind of felt like that was going to be the case. That's the way it was going to go, for sure. Thank you to those finding me on Twitch. I appreciate that. We will, at some point, as that follow number grows on Twitch, do some Twitch exclusive streams. Story comes, let's see what happens. We will see how that all goes. But there it is, Freddie Freeman to the Dodgers. It was not, as we like to say, it was not rocket science.
It's not rocket science. Just say yes and we'll move on.
Exactly. He gets the deal done. It is 6 years, makes it happen all the way. Let's go Giants, beat LA. I see the beat LA. I see the Let's Go Giants. It's all good. I love it. It is all good. I love it. Let's go Dodgers. Allison, again, congratulations to Dodgers fans. Oh, and do you think, where do you think the Jays go from here? Well, shoot. I mean, Carlos Baerga thinks the Jays are still going to get Jose Ramirez, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Modified, thank you for the super chat there. This is not the last time we'll see the Dodgers in the playoffs. Logan Webb, after Game 5, San Francisco will bring it to LA. That's going to be a great rivalry. I look forward to that. Dodgers, this is what you got to do, right? This is what you got to do. God, again, I do like it. Again, here you go. Dodger fans, here you go.
Pepper needs new shorts.
It is done. Do I think the Mets make more moves, Cylinder? I do. Where does Correa go? I think back to Houston. Dodgers 153-9? Maybe. Maybe. If there's a team that can set the record for wins. Listen, the Dodgers still need, I think, let's be real for a second. You want to talk about the Dodgers setting the record for wins? They're going to need another pitcher if they want to do that. What do the Red Sox do at this point? Maybe they get in on Trevor Story. I mean, the market is dwindling of big players that are available. It's Trevor Story. It's Nick Castellanos. Everyone's gone. Chris Bryant left the room today. Kyle Schwarber left the room today. Freddie Freeman has exited the building. I mean, we're seeing the big names starting to go finally. After all after that big long negotiation period, I mean, Trevor Story, you could maybe see some more trades go down, but the Red Sox, maybe they talk Trevor Story. You need Bauer back, Savage Wolf Gaming. I mean, that's the question I posted earlier. Do you want Bauer to pitch? We got a lot of yeses from that, from Dodger Nation. We got a lot from the Dodgers that, yes, okay with Bauer. Want him to pitch. Now, that's a small sample size, but everybody that was in here, it was overwhelming. It was more yeses than nos. Canadian Grim Reaper, what's up? Jays should make one more move and go for Jansen or Ketel Marte. I'm fine with Jordan Romano at the back of the bullpen. So I don't necessarily want them to go that route as far as Jansen goes. I still think that the Dodgers can re-sign Kenley Jansen. And as far as Ketel Marte goes, I mean, let's see. We'll see what they do. Maybe the Angels. I don't think the Angels are going to get him. Very powerful and balanced lineup. Bob Nightingale tweeting right now. We have a tweet from Heyman. Let's refresh that. Not the timeline we need. Okay, here we go. Freeman had an opportunity to get a bigger deal elsewhere, but decided to go home to LA. Very interesting. Where was the bigger deal? The Braves offer is out, 5 for 140. Where was the bigger deal? I can't imagine the Rays were a bigger deal. Is it Toronto? I mean, word was the Braves and the Red Sox and the Blue Jays were in a bidding war yesterday. Did the Blue Jays have a bigger offer on the table? Wonder if that will ever get out. That will be interesting to watch and track and see. Absolutely crazy. There you go. Thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Let me read that. I'm not sure if that actually played with the text talk. I'm trying to turn down the desktop audio because I have a feeling all of the dings from the new subscribers might be annoying some people. But Car Penguin? I want to get that right. Ben, loving your videos as a Dodgers fan since a lockout, and I'm so happy that I get to hear Freddie sign on your channel. Let's go, LA. Well, listen, anybody that found me during the lockout, I appreciate that. That was a tough time. Thank you for finding the channel, especially during the lockout when baseball content was not in such high demand. It picked up there during the CBA negotiations, but again, I appreciate that. Thank you for finding me. Thank you for staying with the channel, and I hope you stay with the channel moving forward. Braves 28 mil, Dodgers 27. I know the dollars. It was the year. It was the extra year. The Angels' next move. I still think they need more pitching. Dodgers need 2 more starters. I mean, it depends on the caliber that you're looking for. At least 1. I mean, if Tony Gonsolin was your 5, you're okay. Andrew Heaney's the 5 right now. That's not going to cut it, I don't think. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate that. May should be good to go after the break. So, and they might, to make sure that they don't have an injury problem with Dustin May, they might have him come out of the bullpen. Padres' next move, they have to go. They have to get aggressive for one of the outfielders. They have to get aggressive for Conforto or Castellanos or Soler. They have to get aggressive. Now is time. Now is the time. Because the big names, so many names came off the board today that if you're still on there, Soler, Conforto, Story, Correa, and it looks like Correa's probably going back. It's all funky with Correa. With those others, the time to move is now. Ryan, we're talking about Dustin May. Dustin May should be back mid-season. Dustin May probably, do they throw him right into the rotation? Do they have him come out of the bullpen? I think it probably just depends on the situation the Dodgers are in at that time. Tyler Anderson is still available, MLB Joey. That is a good point. We'll see if they are able to maybe make that move. Maybe that move is the way that they go. Can't believe Braves didn't keep him, Paul. I know, but again, Matt Olson is a good move. Braves make any more moves? I think they signed another pitcher. Since we last talked, I'm pretty sure they signed another pitcher. Braves make any more moves? That was that. Luis Castillo, do the Rangers make any more moves? I think they want to. Do I think the Giants make more moves? I think they will. Yes, more moves are coming. Let's see. Michael, you came here from Eric. Right on. Eric's my guy. Me and Eric got to do a Blue Jays preview. Do I think the Yankees will get Manaea, Montas, and Murphy? That'll be interesting if they get Murphy. It depends what, I mean, we know the A's won a lot. How much do they want to give up? How much do the Yankees want to give up? Any more moves from the Jays? Mr. Cool Rocks, I do think there will be some more moves. John Heyman trying to give some credit out here. First to say the Dodgers were closing in on Freeman were Ken Rosenthal and John Morosi. And also there was Jim Bowden was working it a little bit. But it definitely felt like it was John Morosi that was pushing this thing. Really got, that's reason why we started the watch was for that purpose. So again, Jim Bowden tweeting the best free agents left on the board: Correa and Story. Again, Correa is a unique situation. Story could go multiple different ways. You've got Nick Castellanos. You've got Kenley Jansen, Michael Conforto, Jorge Soler. And then you get to Michael Pineda, Tommy Pham, Jonathan VR. So you see how quickly it dries up. I think Pineda could be a good back-end rotation piece. I think Pham is a nice extra outfielder. I think Jonathan VR is a great depth piece. But it's not, we're entering a new threshold of players now after we get some of these deals. Nick Castellanos could see his best offers tomorrow, as, again, the bats start to dry up. James Castro drinks for me tonight. Congratulations, James. Again, congratulations. MV1, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate all of the new subscribers. It's been a fun day. Again, everything today, starting with Chapman, going to the Blue Jays, Seiya Suzuki, going to the Cubs. You had Kyle Schwarber going to the Phillies. Eddie Rosario back to the Braves. All that happened while we were streaming this morning. 9:30 this morning we were on. Then there was a little bit of a lull. Some deals came through, a couple deals here and there. And then around Eastern time, it was around 6:30. Chris Bryant to the Rockies broke, followed by Jock Peterson to the Giants. And now, finally, we sort of put a bow on this day with Freddie Freeman to the Dodgers. What a day. The last time we had a day like this, baseball got shut down at midnight. The last time we had a day like this, baseball got shut down. The beautiful thing is, it all continues tomorrow. It all continues tomorrow. Absolutely so happy with the way things are going right now. Olsen and Chapman out of the AL West, thank goodness. There you go. Yeah, I mean, listen. AL West fans, the A's are basically packing it in for at least 1 year. Do I think the Giants will try to get Castellanos? I don't think so. Castellanos is going to cost too much money. Castellanos is going to be a $100 million player, and the Giants have already stated that they're not going there. Wow, I'm just hearing that my voice is going to shit. All right, guys, it is 12:40 in the East. I got to get up. I don't know when. I got to get up. I got to get up early in the morning, get some kids off to school. I want to remind everybody to subscribe if you haven't. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. in the East, we will be back live streaming more because I'm pretty certain there's some news and rumors we haven't talked about yet. There will probably be more reaction, maybe more details from the negotiation with Freeman. So tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. in the East, we'll be back to continue the conversation. Mooks, I see a super chat coming over from you. Why wouldn't the Cards make moves? Let's discuss. I think the Cards are going to make some moves. If they don't make moves at the end of the day, it's because they feel like they already have a good team. And I kind of agree with them. Now, this whole Jack Flaherty thing in his arm throws a whole wrinkle into the plan. But the problem is there's no pitching left on the free agent market that is going to replace Jack Flaherty. And there's some back-end rotation guys, but there's not that elite top rotation guy left. So the Cardinals do have to make some moves. So again, thank you everybody. Hit the sub if you haven't subbed on the way out. Hit the like if you haven't hit the like on the way out. This was a really fun time. Thank you to all for coming and spending some time with the channel. To all of the new subscribers, thank you. To all of the super chats, thank you. To the mods, thank you. Congratulations, Dodger fans. This is your night. I'm going to bed. What a day. I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Who's going tomorrow? Correa maybe? Story maybe? Castellanos maybe? I can't wait. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Rest up because we're doing it again tomorrow. See ya.